Hello everyone, my name is Libby and I'm a volunteer at Lovelyland. Now I've been asked to do a very special job this evening, and that special job is read you all a bedtime story. Now I hope you're all ready. I'm snuggled up, I've got my blanket. We're going to do super good listening. Tonight's bedtime story is called Along Came a Different, and the author is McLaughllin. Now on the front cover here there's a very special message, and it says, being different doesn't mean that you can't be friends. And I think that's right. And it reminds me of one thing that I really love about Lovelyland. It doesn't matter who you are, everybody's welcome. Let's get started, shall we? The Reds loved being red. They wore red hats, sang red songs and ate red apples. They all agreed that being red was the best thing ever. And one day, quite unexpectedly, along came a different. The yellows loved being yellow. They ate yellow bananas, read yellow books, and they drove yellow cars. And they all agreed that being yellow was the best thing ever. The problem was, the yellows didn't like the reds. They thought their red apples were too round, their red hats were too pointy, and their red music was much too loud. And so, this happened. Turn that music down, it's too noisy. Then this is my corner. I saw it first. And then quite unexpectedly, along came a different. The blues loved being blue. They slurped blueberry smoothies, twanged blue guitars, and they wore blue bow ties. And they all agreed that being blue was the best thing ever. Problem was, the blues didn't like the reds or the yellows. Your red hats are silly and yellow bananas taste horrible. Now there was trouble. We don't like blue bow ties. Red songs and blue guitars make far too much noise. And more trouble. Keep your red hats and yellow bananas out of this area. And even more trouble. This bit is for yellows only. Nobody except blue is admitted here. Only reds, no blues or yellows allowed. Things got sillier. Only blues are allowed to breathe in this air. Red air is much nicer than blue air. And sillier. Blues and reds are not allowed to look at yellows. Until they all decided to draw up some rules. And here are the rules. And rule number 1 says, only blues can walk in the blue area. Rule number 2, nobody except reds are allowed in the red corner. Rule number 3, stay away from bananas by order of the yellows. Rule number 4, reds, keep your hats to yourselves. Rule number 5, blues can only play in the red corner if they give them some cheese. What? Rule number 6, no ball games. Rule number 7, okay, some ball games if it's sunny. Rule number 8, no talking to each other. Rule number 9, no sharing. And rule number 10, no being friends. Well, that's a very silly rule. The rules seemed to work for a while, and all the differents were happy in their own space. But then, quite unexpectedly, along came another different. I like your blue bow tie. Nice to meet you. And another. I wish I had a hat like yours. I really like your glasses. And another. Then a really different arrived. The really different liked red apples, yellow bananas, blueberry shakes, and every type of music. And guess what? Suddenly, the rules didn't seem to matter anymore, and everybody forgot about them. Hello, I like your music. Fancy a boogie? I'd love a bite of your apple. The difference soon started to feel a lot happier, and finally they agreed on something. Being different is the best thing ever. Now, I hope you enjoyed your bedtime story this evening. If you'd like to see more bedtime stories, please give the Lovelyland Facebook page a like, and I'll read you another one soon. Bye-bye for now. Sleep well.